It's amazing how this is the most common shot you'll see played at any snooker, because basically you play it 10, 15 times a day, exactly from there, but occasionally it'll still go wrong.
A bit lucky, perhaps, not to have left Hawkins with something, and in turn, Hawkins' safety not the best. Half a chance here for the Warrior. And in it goes. His long potting tonight has been top draw. Yes, he missed one in the previous frame, and of course, still got his intended red, albeit via an unorthodox route. And that is a shot he has played exceptionally well this evening.
I think he's all right. For a split second, there was the audience made a big groaning sound as if he'd not finished on a red, but he's actually on that one, as you can see. Now, this is his chance, and he would desperately like to win a match and get his campaign started at the Masters. Also, his first win of 2018, which is in a big event.
6.
You can get a run of defeats here, as you said, with Barry Hawkins. But a long time before he won his first match. He doesn't really want to fall into that category, Kyren Wilson. Put a lot of work in.
8. 9.
Well, Hawkins will feel
60.
a little hard done by it in the last few minutes. First, that spectacular fluke from Kyren Wilson, which effectively won him frame 9. And then the bad break-off from
70.
Wilson, which didn't prove costly. In fact, Hawkins' reply allowed Wilson the chance at the long red, and this is now the result. So it's a question of whether the Hawk gets another chance.
Yeah, the winning line is in sight, which
24.
is always a good thing, but can also bring about extra nerves occasionally. Or a kick.
25.
Definitely Philip, wasn't it?
Yeah. And they say, and in theory, the luck evens itself out. Wilson's turned to have a bit of misfortune. He's lost prime position as a result of that kick, taking all the pace out of the cue ball.
Yeah, what a kick will do, it will either straighten an angle or it'll just deaden the pace on the cue ball, and it was the latter. The cue ball didn't really move because the contact was poor, probably due to luck.
This is missable. And had he not got
Wilson,
that kick,
25.
he would probably have potted the pink, and who knows, perhaps gone on to clinch frame and match.
You really felt that was going to be a tough shot after the shot before that had hadn't maybe cleared out of his mind. It's the last thing he wanted to kick.
Well. Three. Four.
Well, this cannon,
11.
when he pots the red, it's quite a crucial little cannon here. Whether he plays a screw back to play on the black in the same pocket, I think that might be the best option here, because the other red could get in the way otherwise.
12.
Yeah, that's not very good. There's a lot of pressure on this black. Just felt that whatever shot he played, there were problems there. This is a big one. Excellent.
It really was, because he knew if he missed it, he was leaving this straightforward red for Kyren
90.
Wilson, who has a lead. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
20.
I think a few people that were in line with that in the audience thought that was going to stay up. It went off the left jaw as we look at the replay. Yeah, can't take liberties with the middle pockets.
$27. $28.
Always high.
Barry Hawkins, 28.
There is so much pressure out there at this stage of proceedings.
Well, I think that underlines the difference between Barry Hawkins this season than the last 3 or 4, because he usually excels when the pressure gets on, but inexplicably he's missed a couple. And the worst news is this red goes.
Well, we've seen a couple miss to the near jaw in that right centre pocket this evening. This one to the far jaw. It's getting edgy. Once again, Hawkins showing how adept he is when cueing his hand off the table on the cushion.
$8.
Yeah, he's led that stat from the get-go. Of course, he started this match in sensational fashion with that clearance of 131. But for the second half of this match, he's been behind and having to constantly claw his way back, and look at how tight it is. Well, everyone seemed to feel it would go that way this evening, and my goodness, it's been borne out.
9.
Still a bit to do, though, here for Hawkins
13.
to force the decider. Red's not ideal.
Yeah, and the red down the cushion, he's never going to feel comfortable on this shot because, of course, he's a left-hander, but he uses the rest as a right-hander. Whereas if he was right-handed, he could easily lean across and knock these in. I always think for him and Trump and Mark Allen, that's a bit of a blind spot. So he's playing the other red. Great shot. That really was well controlled. He's inching his way closer and closer to a decider. Now he's got that same predicament, but this time he's playing it from a different place. I tell you, this could be missed. Play it fairly gently.
21.
And the pocket's sort of accepting the ball along the cushion, but you can still miss it. And it would give Kyren Wilson some hope.
Well, Hawkins has only missed one with the rest. Could do with getting this one. Wide.
I didn't fancy him particularly for that one because
Hawkins,
he
21.
refused the red earlier. He was stretching. And he's all of a sudden gifted an opportunity back. This was never in.
Well, thank you.
I don't know whether he's got the angle to push the red out here or not. If it's a natural, then for sure he'll play it.
Was he thinking more about the cannon? Took his eye off the pot.
Kyren Wilson, 1.
Cardinal sin.
I think he was. I think it's
Thank
exactly
you.
what happened there, Philip. I think to get the perfect cannon, he had to play the black at an angle which didn't pot it.
23 the difference, so Hawkins needs the final red, a mid-value colour or better. And it should be 5 each. Oh goodness.
When you think of the standard that we saw in all the early frames, 4 centuries, the last frame there wasn't a break of 30 or more, and nothing in this frame either. Everything's dried up because it's all about the pressure.
Yes, and as great as it is to see these great players knocking in the huge breaks, when it gets like this, it's arguably even more compelling when we see the human side of the game.
Yes, we're reminded that it's not an easy game. That was actually a nice safety shot there. Put the onus on Barry Hawkins to obviously hit the red, but somehow keep it safe. You're never really sure where the balls are going to finish up. I'll be trying to play a thin glance. Tough shot. Oh, he played it like a dream.
The crowd really are lapping this up. Tremendous entertainment.
Surely he hasn't covered it. He has covered it all right. And that is a huge stroke of luck. I tell you, also he's got the pink into play. And now it gives Kyren Wilson a real chance. If he comes back to the table with a shot at this red, it could be the match.
Well, he's had a few strokes, hasn't he, at the back end of this match. A fluke that took him to 5-4.
That was a very big swerve. He's left a free ball here.
And miss.
I think
Kyren
he's
Wilson full. Free ball.
full house. Everything. Take your pick. It'll be the free ball that he does go with.
A bit careless not to ensure that he didn't leave a free ball there, Neil.
Green ball.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it made any difference with the red over the hole. I think he had to just make sure he got the swerve. He might play on the blue here, which would be a very clever shot with the red over the hole. I think that's a very intelligent shot because he gets the blue into play and he's got the red there waiting for him. He's looking to clear up here. Now it's obvious, but that shot was clear thinking under pressure.
Tough moments for Hawkins, who's played some terrific snooker tonight, but it could be in vain.
Well, it's in his hands now. He didn't get into a colour from this.
6.
Sometimes when the red's near the pocket, it's difficult to get out of that corner of the table. If he does do it, it could be over.
Seven.
That is not bad. He's got to come around the table, either play the yellow or blue, swinging the cue ball off 2 cushions in behind the yellow. Either way, that man needs a little bit of good fortune. Something's got to, an error has to be made for Barry Hawkins to come back to the table. Because you only need the pink. All you'll need is up to the pink.
It's been a pretty brisk affair. It's been a wonderful match. Average frame time, shade over 15.5 minutes. That's good.
12.
This is another very big shot. This is a test of cueing under pressure. If it's straightish, he'll play the screw back, direct screw. Yep, dead straight.
14.
It's in his own hands now, all right. Only needs up to the pink for his first ever Masters victory.
17.
Lost out to Ding Junhui on his debut 12 months ago.
Bit heavy-handed.
21.
The other side of the blue, he would have been unmissable for the pink. Just got to play a little bit more distance between the balls.
26.
So Kyren Wilson just needs this pink to book his place in the quarterfinals of the Masters. Barry Hawkins has played some great snooker. He's got to hope for what would be a surprising error. And there is no error. And there's the relief for Kyren Wilson. What a battle that has proved to be. A match of the very highest class. We've been saying it all week, and we're saying it once again. We had just about everything in that match. The big breaks towards the end. We had the drama, the nerves that come with clinching a big match in one of the biggest tournaments snooker can offer. But it's Kyren Wilson who's held himself together with a little bit of luck at the end to win by 6 frames to 4.